I'm standing at Snoqualmie Falls, about 30 miles east of Seattle. This is one of our most visited tourist attractions. 1.5 million people view these falls every year. From top to bottom measures 268 feet. Most of the river is actually diverted into 2 power plants. The first plant was built in 1899. It operates at the base of the falls, embedded in the rock. It was the world's first completely underground power plant. The second plant is underneath where I'm standing. It was built in 1910. Together, these 2 power plants have the capacity to power 40,000 homes. The power of the river is converted into 53 megawatts of electricity. Obviously, that's some serious power. Throughout the Bible, there are many instances of people recognizing the Lord God Almighty's power. Job, for instance, responded to his friend Bildad. He got caught up in the Lord's power. He talked about the Lord's creative works. He observed that the earth hangs on nothing. He recognized water, though heavier than air, dwells in the clouds and still remains suspended. Job extolled God, who created the horizon and separated the day from the night. And then Job said this: "These are just the beginning of all that he does, merely a whisper of his power. Who can comprehend the thunder of his power?" Job awakened to the Lord's power. When they were gathering materials to build the Lord's temple, King David donated 112 tons of gold and nearly 200 tons of silver. After he set the example, the people gave tons of gold and tons of silver and 675 tons of bronze. And the people started rejoicing over their incredible offering, and King David, he also broke out in praise. In fact, in his exuberance, he grabbed the microphone from the worship leader and said, "Blessed are you, Lord God of Israel, forever and ever. Yours, O Lord, is the greatness, the power, the glory, the victory, the majesty. All that in heaven and earth is yours. Yours is the kingdom, O Lord. You're exalted as head over all. Riches and honors come from you. You reign over all. In your hand is a power and might. In your hand is to make great and strengthen above all." King David confessed the Lord's power and his glory. These 2 men, Job and David, they recognized the Lord's unequaled power. They surrendered their lives to that power. In these discoveries, we realize the core of Christianity is to surrender to the Lord's power and authority. When we successfully surrender and recognize the Lord has all wisdom and power, all strength and experience, and all knowledge, we realize He's got all compassion and grace. We realize those things are far and above anything that you or I can conjure on our own. We say this: He has the preeminence. And this is where victorious surrender begins, at the Lord's unmatched power. And what about you? Have you surrendered to the Lord's power? Have you done so recently? I'm just wondering.